Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Dave Rogers with the Authors Series, and today I have Natan Verkhovsky, a relatively new author. However, I understand it might be a re-edition for 2020. Natan, welcome.
Hi, Dave. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about this new book that's coming out.
Absolutely. The name of the book is Personal Momentum, Secrets of Self-Transformation. It's a 30-day Change for Life program. So instead of just talking about motivation and fluff and changing and things, we're looking at concrete mental, physical, and emotional drills, really narrowing down what it takes to change your energy levels, going up, going down, and learning how to neutralize those. That's a bit about the book, a bit about me. I suppose my background started back in 1997 when I was licensed as a medical hypnotherapist. I started working at Cirque du Soleil with some of their athletes, the best people in the world, Olympic gymnasts and such. And for those people with Olympic gold medals from different countries, we were trying to see, are there mental training secrets? Are there these peak performance little insights that you guys have if you go out and party too hard at the night before, and the next morning you got to wake up early and go, compete, but you're like at a 2 out of 10 and you need to be at a 7 out of 10. Is there a drill? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, wonderful. And you guys over here, you just got off of your event and you're way up here at an 8 out of 10, but you need to come down to a 4 out of 10 because you're going to get interviewed by the press and you're going to look out of control.
Fantastic.
What do you do? So that's the background.
It leads my next question, because as you know, many people buy books. Not everybody finishes books. And if we were to distill it down into one key theme or takeaway from the book, what would it be?
Stop wasting your emotional energy.
Stop wasting your emotional energy.
Oh, comma, by following these 23 mental, physical, and emotional drills.
Fantastic. Okay. Let's switch gears a wee bit. What advice would you give to new authors or aspiring authors to get that book done?
Like you said, get it done. Go out there and don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Don't let yourself know that your first voice and the first time you found your voice may not be the last. Whether you were a musician and you just started playing, you may have a different sound 10 years from now, 10 recordings from now, 10 books from now.
Fantastic. And here's a nice little question for us to visualize into 2021. And if you could get this book, this new book of yours, into the hands of somebody around the world, who would you like us to work on getting it into their hands?
I would love this book like a do-it-yourself manual to completely transform yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally in 30 days. I would love it to give it to the people that need it the most. It's not to the people that are at the top, that are catering at that peak performance level, that are hungry, that are probably the number one client for it. It's the people that want to be them. It's the people that need that extra kick in the butt, that need that reassurance, that need that 5-star, white glove hand-holding treatment to get them over themselves, to get them over their conditions, to get them over their situation, just to see that light at the end of the tunnel. So anyone who needs it that way, that's who I'd want it to.
Well, let's figure out a different way to ask the question then. Who can assist us in getting it out to a whole lot more people? Who would you really love to get it because you knew that their reach, their connections could really get it into a lot more people's hands? Give me one or two well-known names that would be fun for you.
Oprah, you get that on the book club, that's a winner. That's going to get to influence more people than you could think of. Some equivalent of Oprah, but in a non-commercialized way. That way, somebody else who has a thoughtful book list, or someone who promotes books and says, guys, here's my list, the book of the month club. Somebody who's famous for something like that. I think that could work well too.
All right. Well, your little assignment or homework is to come up with a list of the 5 of those type of people, and we'll follow up with maybe some actions towards that. So what would be some ways that people can reach out, get the book? Maybe I'll put these as comments below, yet articulate ways for people to reach out and get a copy of your book.
Absolutely. I'm very easily found, and I'm active on Facebook and LinkedIn. So either one of them is going to be able to give you links to both the book. There's a little page that you can go to there, gives you all the prep about it, gives you a quick video about me talking about it, gives you some testimonials from a good half dozen people that have been in it and gone through it and liked it and said, hey, this is something good. I think that you should try it as well. And from there, that's going to be one of the best places. So you can have that link there. My Facebook page, there's a separate page for the book, as well as my profile page. There's a page for the Academy. There's going to be lots and lots of different ways to get a hold of me. It's not going to be hard.
Will it be on Amazon?
Yes, of course. It's on Amazon, on Kindle. It's up there right now. And you can go Amazon.com, Amazon.ca. All you have to do is whatever country you're in, just search for Personal Momentum. And you're going to see my phoenix rising from the ashes with my name on the bottom of it, right on the cover.
Fantastic. So again, if you've enjoyed this interview, if you've enjoyed this conversation with Meet the Authors, I'm inviting you to add a comment, add a question for Natan. It's an opportunity for you to reach out to our channel on YouTube, Continual Shift, and subscribe. And if you have specific questions that you would like to get to know from more authors, please let us know. And my last little question today would be, what has been an inspiration for you in 2020 in your hometown, in your home village of Montreal?
I have to say, I was inspired the way that people came together. It's been an odd time of year for everybody and stuff, but I was inspired that when we were allowed to be together, it was an incredibly happy time. It looked almost like it was one of those movie sets where people are just fictitiously happy. You can't all be that happy. Everyone's walking, everyone's laughing, it was just like a Norman Rockwell picturesque moment. So that was beautiful. And then, of course, before and after lockdowns. But during that moment, during that snapshot, beautiful.
All right. Well, Natan, wishing you the very best with the success of this book. Thank you so much for joining us today on Meet the Authors, and wishing you the very best in 2021.
Thank you.
Ciao for now.